Heyo, what's up, everybody? It is your final girl, Mel, and this is My Killer Podcast. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Hey, if you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for me if you enjoy the content you are about to witness today. I wanted to start this video off today with a honorable mention and a shout out to 4K D-Ray. I just recently participated in one of his movie collection battles. I will link that battle below if you guys want to check it out. I am humbled and honored to have been featured on his channel, and I just want to thank him and give him a shout out for allowing me the opportunity. I had so much fun during that battle. If you guys don't know, over on 4K D-Ray's YouTube channel, I will also link that below. Please go subscribe because he's doing some wonderful things over there. He puts out weekly battles between two people, and they battle it up with their physical media collection. He will ask a series of questions, and each participant has to go and dig through the trenches of their Blu-ray physical media collections to grab a movie out to answer said question. And then in the chat, if you are in the chat, you get to participate and vote for which movie you feel like best fulfills the answer to that question. It is super fun. It's innovative. I have not seen anything like that on YouTube thus far. I watched a bunch of these battles and participated via chat of these battles, and it was just so interesting to me. And they're every Thursday night. Sometimes he does take a Thursday off because everybody needs a break, or if somebody has something going on or whatever. They did just have a tournament of champions. Mid-Level Media ended up coming out the top dog of that tournament. I'm sure there are going to be tournaments in the future. If you guys are interested in any of this, please go over and subscribe, hit the bell, like his channel, like all of his videos. He also does hauls and all of that kind of stuff that us BlueTubers do too. But I just wanted to make sure I got a shout out to 4K D-Ray for having me on his channel. I had so much fun, like I said. Please go check out my battle. It's entertaining to say the least. I will link that battle, like I said, below, and it would be much appreciated if you go give that thing a like. I'd also want to give a shout out to my components, Jinxie Cat the Movies. I had so much fun meeting him and battling it up against him. He said he had a YouTube channel at one point, but he no longer does. He does have an Instagram, though. I will go ahead and link that below, so you guys, if you feel like going and checking him out, you certainly can. He was a great competitor. He's from overseas, so it was quite literally 2 a.m. when he started the battle with us. It was 8 p.m. for me, 9 for 4K D-Ray. So we all come from different parts of the world and the region to come together to do these battles, and it's just a lot of fun. So please go check it out. Now, on to the pickups. All right, guys, we are here again for a new Blu-ray weekly update. I'm going to show you all the things that I picked up from last Tuesday. It was kind of a dry week for me. I don't know about anybody else. So I picked up a couple recommendations from some fellow killers out there that I will show as well. So starting off, I'm going to get right into it because I have quite a few movies to get through. I picked up 3 from Hell 4K Steelbook, limited edition, Best Buy exclusive. The Steelbook is pretty awesome. It has a plastic slipcover that when you pull off, their faces turn into skulls. That is pretty awesome. I haven't seen this movie in a really long time, so I can't speak too much to what it is about. But if you guys picked it up, let me know in the comments. I also picked up the Forever Purge. I know. Nobody was really excited about this one. However, it was 4K and the slipcover was pretty dope, and I haven't seen it yet. This is a blind buy, so I'm going to check it out for myself and see if it's any good. I don't know. I also picked up Children of the Corn 4K Arrow Edition. I am loving the cover on this one. I think it's pretty spooky-ooky. Hems with his glowing red eyes. Yikes. This one would be perfect for a Halloween watch list, too. Let me know if anybody else picked this one up. So I also pre-ordered the Arrow edition of Legend from Zavvi. However, that has not come to me yet. So I wasn't aware that Best Buy was going to offer it until after I placed the pre-order for it on Zavvi, because I jumped on that. As soon as I saw that was going to be released, I jumped on it immediately, pre-ordered it right away, just because I knew I was going to want it. Legend is a movie that's from my childhood. I have lots of nostalgia for it, so I wanted to make sure I got it. Well, it drops on Tuesday, and it still has not even shipped from Zavvi yet. And it has a delivery date of October 20th, but I have a feeling it's probably not even going to be then will I get it. It'll probably be after that. So here's a picture of what I ordered. I'm sure everyone that ordered it from Best Buy has probably gotten it already. I'm super sad. I wanted to show it off, maybe do an unboxing, but this is what it's going to look like. I have that one ordered. It's supposed to drop Tuesday. So these are my Tuesday pickups. Let me know, did anybody else get these? I mean, it's all right. I'm pretty excited about them. I'm more so excited about that Children of the Corn one. And I can't wait to watch that in 4K. I have not opened it yet, obviously. So this next one, this one dropped last week. It didn't drop this week, but I had to do so much hustle to get this film. Because it was one of those Best Buy situations where the Steelbook just vanished. Nobody really got it. I feel like I've only seen one other person who actually got this Steelbook. I want to give a shout out to my girl Cassie. Thank you so much for helping me out on getting this one. It is the Clockwork Orange Steelbook, the 50th anniversary Best Buy exclusive. I did get my hands on it. I'm super excited to have it, but at the same time, considering how much work I had to go through to get my hands on this thing, I'm not that excited about the Steelbook in person. I don't know. I feel like I like the slipcover version a little better, which I now ultimately have as well, but whatever. But I don't know. I haven't opened it to actually look at it inside, but you know how I do. If I own the slipcover version of something and I buy the Steelbook, I usually keep the Steelbooks wrapped up. That's my jam now, I guess. But I don't know. It's just, to me, it didn't look as good in person. I'm a little disappointed. I did a lot of work to get this thing, and I paid $20 shipping and all the things, and I just don't know if it was worth it, but I did get my hands on that. A few of the recommendations that I picked up, this one wasn't so much so a recommendation as I asked somebody about it, and they told me to go ahead and try it, but I did grab Zola. This one was new from a couple weeks ago. I specifically chose not to pick it up because there were some certain scenes in it that I heard about that I didn't particularly want to see, but I have been told that it is more of a comedy than anything, so I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know about this next one. So there was a very funny situation that happened behind this one. I picked up Boogie Nights from Amazon. I have not seen this film. I had no desire to see this film, but I left a comment on one of my fellow YouTubers' channels that I thought was funny and then later regretted putting it on there. So I went and deleted it, and then I sent him an apology, and it turns out he didn't even read my comment, so he had no idea what I was talking about, but it was a quote from this movie. A very famous quote from the end of this movie. If you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's the part where Mark Wahlberg is looking in the mirror and he's calling himself a bright, shiny star. So I knew that part was funny, but I didn't exactly know why it was funny. I've just heard people quote it before. I did look up a YouTube clip and I saw why it was so funny and he immediately felt like an asshole. So I sent out my apologies to that YouTuber. He told me it was fine, but then he also strongly recommended that I watch the movie. So here you go. I picked it up. So we'll see my thoughts and feelings about that one at some point, I guess. And then real quickly, I decided to, since it was kind of a dry week and there wasn't so much out there for me to pick up, I grabbed some 4Ks to up my 4K collection. I started off with Hocus Pocus, the limited edition collectible Steelbook. I didn't think this was a Best Buy exclusive, but I guess it is. But it's not new. It's old. But I ordered this one like last year or something, and my order just sat there and sat there and sat there. And then finally, after like 2 months, I just canceled it because I was like, oh, clearly the Steelbook sold out. I'm not going to get it, whatever. But then I kept seeing it on Best Buy that they still had it. So I was like, well, why didn't I get it when I ordered it? So I reordered it and I ended up getting it. But Hocus Pocus is one of those movies that I religiously watch every Halloween. So I wanted to grab it and see it on 4K, and I figured why not grab this groovy Steelbook. So I will be watching that this Halloween. I also picked up Parasite. I was going to wait for the Criterion release, for the Criterion sale to grab this one. I decided not to because that Criterion's not 4K and this is. So I decided to grab it here instead. And the next one I picked up was the 4K of Jojo Rabbit. I haven't really seen anything about this movie. I just read the synopsis on the back when I saw it at Best Buy and thought it sounded funny. I don't know. It was 4K, and this one was only like $12 or $13. So when I see 4Ks that still have their slipcover that are that cheap, I generally just try and pick them up, whether I've seen them or not or whatever. So this is definitely a blind buy. I don't know how soon I'll be checking this one out, but picked it up. And then the last one was Cloverfield 4K. I have seen this movie. It was a long, long time ago when I saw it, so I'm looking forward to checking it out on 4K. The only reason why I grabbed this one too was because it was oobs cheap. Oobs cheap for a 4K that still has the slipcover, and slipcovers are in nice condition. So that is all. Those are all the things that I picked up. So I got 3 films that dropped on Tuesday, and then the rest of them were just recommendations and random pickups that I thought you guys might be interested in. So hit me in the comments below and let me know how good of a job I did here. I don't know. Let me know if you have any of these movies. Have you guys seen Boogie Nights or Zola? I'm most interested in those recommendations just because those are 2 movies that I never plan to ever pick up, and I mainly just picked them up per recommendation. So let me know if I'm truly missing out or if maybe I should have not got them. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me as always. If you'd like to continue supporting my channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for your girls. Share me with your friends if you think they'd be interested in these films that I picked up. Yog on over to my Patreon account if you want to help support the channel in that fashion. I have some pretty good ideas coming up that I think I'm going to do for that. Maybe I'll do a video explaining some of the things. Maybe not. I don't know. I generally don't like to push that in anybody's face because I know some people appreciate having a different way of supporting a channel, and I know other people don't appreciate it. So there's that. So now that I'm done rambling on, until the next gathering, have a killer day. Peace. My Killer Podcast.